Guess we can go live now. Even though my audio works properly. But we'll see. Okay, so we are live. Current bitrate is lower than the recommended. We'd recommend using a stream bitrate of 45K. Well, how do I do that? Open widget. Stream settings. So we are streaming, I guess. To increase my stream bitrate. So I'm getting a warning. OBS to make your tips run smoothly. That's what we want. So we'll want to go to settings, stream, output, video bitrate. Ah, there we go. Encoder use the hardware, I suppose. Why not? And then 45K. Sure. Close, capture, create a highlight, share. So yeah, my bitrate is pretty bad. We'll have to see what it looks like. I'll make my caps a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay. Like that, I think. We'll see. Live chat. So now we're just gonna log in. Okay, so should be in there. Stream is healthy. Concurrent viewers. Well, I think that's me. I'm not sure. Let's share this. Okay, we should be able to see this. Let's get in the squad first. Check Instagram. Okay, we can check Instagram on the stream, I think. I hope there's no copyright issue there. I have no idea what the copyright stuff will be like. But yeah, we're in the wetlands, doing some quests. I just finished a mining quest here in Thelgon Rock. And I want to continue on getting up these quests and moving onward to Menethil Harbor. And I've chose to go to wetlands because I've actually never leveled or done any quest in the wetlands. The only experience I have with being in the wetlands is dying a lot to fucking crocolisk when doing... Dude, damn. Yeah, we do actually. Okay, so there's a big level boy. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm out. I am now getting killed. I forgot it's a PvP server. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here, son. I'm not really into your shenanigans right now. So yeah, we're pretty decked in terms of loot space, which is annoying. But we did just complete a pretty long quest here in Thelgon Rock with I think it was a Dwarven Paladin that joined me yesterday. It was pretty long because this incendicite ore. Fortunately, the spawn rate was really low. Oh yeah, this dragon this year, man, it's so cool. There we go, level 24 on the stream, first time. Just flexing here. Swamp Monster, Rethiel the Green Warden. So this guy's like Treebeard, just chilling in his moots, swamp moots. Or is he like Shrek? He could be Shrek. Excuse me, Rethiel, are you an ogre? Am I allowed in your swamp? Yeah, I guess he is Shrek because he lived in a swamp. Sorry, I'll try and cough and do stuff off stream. Pog, the stream is lagging sometimes. Audio doesn't work consistently. That's it. That's the feedback we need. All right, sick. How do I fix? I think it's my bitrate. Yeah, I'll dab. I'll stream for you, man. See, I think it might be my internet, which is pretty sad to hear because I'm trying to get it fixed. YouTube recommended increasing my bitrate, which I've tried to do on OBS. So I've set the video bitrate to be 4500 and use a hardware encoder. The audio bitrate, it should be lower than, right? For it to be better. Let's maybe try 3500. Maybe that's better. I don't know if I can even do this live. Great. Okay, so whilst we do the boring walking, we can... Something stuck in my throat. Can hopefully fix our lag. Thanks, you are, man. You're saving my ass. You're the prototype master. So a higher bitrate generally means better audio quality. Bitrate is going to determine audio fidelity, says producer and engineer Gus Berry. Well, Gus, based off of that, let's just increase it. Stream, output, audio bitrate. I mean, does it have to be? So we're getting 3.5K now on, I believe it's video. I've just increased it to 45 and that's dropped it to 2K, but it is swinging, I believe. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there we just had it go to 100 and back to 4K. So that just is my more bitrate, dude. Always more bits. You want more bitcoins? Dude, you're like the Oprah of bitrate. Why don't you like lay a cable from your house to my house so I can have fiber optic? I think that's like 100-kilometer cable. And yeah, these motherfuckers, they would always kill you if you did the wetlands run. The wetlands run is when you're a night elf and you spawn in the other zone. And yeah, I was just too noob to read quests back in the day. So I would know all the quests here in Elwyn Forest on the top of my head. So I'd have to travel all the way from Teldrassil. So you'd spawn here, you'd go here, take the boat here, then you take the boat to Menethil. Then you'd walk all the way to Ironforge, and there's like a lot of level 20 creatures here that would just aggro you from a pretty big distance. And then you take the tram to Stormwind, and then you just chill in Elwyn Forest, and you'd be an elf chilling there. But you wouldn't really. I usually would go a druid, and then you wouldn't have any class trainers. Yeah, okay. You're laying out the pipeline, good. And then whilst you're at it, why don't we just make another oil pipeline anyway, since that's what most people are doing these days. And then we can use that oil to fund our new cryptocurrency processing center. And then with those cryptocurrencies, we're going to make our own NFC art platform. And then we'll make all the artists that we know super rich. I can sell my own art, even though I rarely make art, like personally, I guess. Could make like a particle system or some kind of simulation. I've been doing some simulations in Embergen recently, which is a lot of fun. Making some fiery smoke in real time, which is awesome. Because you didn't have that. Just make a crypto farm. Yeah, man. I mean, you should have the supplies to do that these days, right? You can just buy everything on Amazon. Just gonna ask while you are at work. You are. Don't stop. You're gonna make me shock on stream. I'm already blushing. I'll sell myself. Well, you could maybe combine NFC with OnlyFans, right? Like encrypt your message or something like that. Like Belle Delphine's already making a couple million a month. So if she actually adds more value to whatever she's making, whatever the template of her videos are, which I believe are videos or images or yeah, you're hard gassing me up, or a combination of them, she could multiply that value by a huge amount. And then if you're a simp, which you would be if you're buying those images and videos, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know, to each their own. If you have the money, spend it on something you like. Then what you can do is you can just sell that forward or resell it. Why can't I? And then when you resell it, you're actually making profit of being a simp, which I don't think you can now. So there's a big market potentially for that. The simp resell NFC market. And that's why we'll need your investment. So anyone who's in the chat, TOS, don't use the S word. Is that not on Twitch? And why is that offensive, man? God dang. I gotta watch out what I'm saying. I'm getting too excited. It's like being in. True. I appreciate the warning. I will make sure to. Will be a replacement. I think Shadow Priest is like a replacement. Because they are called the other S word and then priest. So let's just call them Shadow Priest. So if you're a Shadow Priest in real life, you can't really make any money off of that. But with our new NFC Shadow Priest token, we could call it the Shadow. What would be our name of our new token? The Shadow Shekel. Because I believe shekels, are they Russian or they're like an Eastern European currency? So the Shadow Shekel would be our cryptocurrency. Because Shadow, that's kind of what you do as crypto, and like a lot of crypto traders are kind of seen as hackers and people that are just in their dark cave with their RGB lights in the background trading and reselling, which is obviously not true. I just sold some crypto. I believe it was Bitcoin. And I think my total profits off Bitcoin have been think 400 euros, invested 500, turned into 900, so that's 400 profit. That's 80% profit within, I'd say, half a year. But I did buy it when it was pretty high. I think it was either before last year's like semi-crash or just after when it started recuperating, and then I was aware of it and just started buying it. So I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just getting some quests, and then we'll reorganize. Yep, I'll kill some Murlocs for you, dude. Sure. I mean, who doesn't hate Murlocs these days? That's why I can turn them into money. Okay, so let's see. Got a flagon of Dwarven Honeymead, which we should be able to buy here. We have to build, kill Crocalisks, get some Ooze, get some Murloc, and then Dragon Moss. I think those are pretty strong. I'm just gonna ignore those. Let's go back to Dumro for the Incendicite. Tell me about dungeons. Well, I thought that might be for the quest. Damn, you're expensive. Okay, so we keep that. Large Venom Sac, we can delete. Spider Ichor, we can resell, I think. Slimy Murloc. That one's fine. Legs can go. The wolf meat can stay. And spider silk is also worth a lot. Okay. There we go. Let's go outside with our mead. Actually, I have no audio. Should probably add audio. Totally forgot about that. Do this off stream. So it's not capturing any audio. No sound driver. That is weird. Let me actually relog. Yeah, see you in a bit, Shior. Enjoy your lunch. I'll figure out the... Alright, I'm just gonna quickly... It's way too big. Goddamn. It shows my neck beard in full glory. The Corona neck beard. Alright, there we go. Is there an auto skill button? There probably is. Sorry, guys. Exit. Let's get that. There we go. Boom. It's got a new video link or a sound link. Is that? It's my desktop being captured. So I'm not sure if I want to put on Spotify, since that's gonna potentially copyright strike. But I don't think I have anything to lose because I'm not gonna make any money off this anyway. But yeah, there we go. That's our audio. Bam. Okay. So we're logged back in. There are gonna be a lot of technical difficulties.
I need a target.
Trying to get my arm in a good position. Best Dior. Okay, interesting name. I like it. So we're not gonna kill those sailors. We are gonna probably. What should we do? Oozes are there. Just kind of make your way and come back around. And I'm going to actually Hearthstone back here because I don't feel like walking back all the way. Just gonna try and do all these quests and then maybe head back to Red Ridge to do some more quests there. But the quests over there are pretty difficult, and I think I only have the elite quest left. Thing is, with WoW Classic, there's almost no one that's not level 60. If I press who, there's a few around here actually, more than I expected. It is Saturday, so there should be more at least. Where's the innkeeper? Is there an innkeeper? Hello.
What can I do for ya?
You can show me your vector so I can home in on that and teleport. See, stuff like this really OP. That's why I understand if people have this kind of magic to their power or to their possession. Like there are some mages that can just do insane stuff. Then why isn't stuff modern yet? Is it because in general most people are just peasants? Like that's just a warrior, right? This guy, what is he? He's probably a paladin. He looks pretty useless, so I think that would work. But he's not that holy, you know. He's like semi-praying to the holy light, which gives him the really bad taste in clothing, but still accompanied with, I guess, like being a little bit strong. I'm not sure, but full screen glory, yeah, man. See, if I was a female streamer, I'd just do this. It's like, hey, I'm playing. This is me. 10 out of 10 gameplay. Hello. Damn, you look good. I don't think you should show on stream. We might get banned. So you're just too hot. It would burn everyone's eyes.
Is anyone watching?
Shira's watching. He's supporting the cause. I appreciate that. I sent a link to Gabe, Max, and Ruloff as well. So they hopefully should be joining sometime soon. Max was freaking out that my dad has the spot robot dog. It's like,
I saw Max doing stuff with the robot dog as well.
yeah, it's like, what the hell? Is this robot dog at your dad's house? It's like, yes, it is. It is a bit weird. Hello. Welcome, girlfriend, to stream. My bitrate is really bad, so I am very laggy, according to Shiwar.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, because our house is trash with internet. Which makes me really sad, because I was really hoping I could do this more often, but it sounds like we might have to wait until we have better internet. But maybe if people can see through my issues, it would support me more. Alright, so that's the max amount of buffs I can have. So reapply my poison. Poison! Okay. mouse is a bit... Got a new mouse, which I can apply the pointer speed like on the fly, so I can do max. My pointer speed is really fast, or I can like lower it so I have a bit more fine-tuned control, which might be fun to try out in War. I did download Warzone finally. It took me like 4 months. A carry session, which means you're carrying me. Then I'm enjoying the gameplay to the full. So what do I need to do there? I just need to kill them. Kill the Murlocs. Is it? Yeah, sounds pretty straightforward. Some treasure over there, but don't like pirates. Yeah, that's right. Wreck some noobs. Go. It's going pretty fast. Steady pace. Kind of don't want to pull 3, but let's pull 3. I think we can do that. No, wait. Let's pull these 3 then. Bomb them. Still slice and dice, so we can just execute this one. Oop. Then boom. Shoot him. Shoot her. So the Murloc fins and the clams are actually really nice because we can make soup, which I have. Or we can make boiled clams. Boiled clams. And we should actually eat, because then we can get not a rare, but someone we need to kill. Yeah, Gobbler's head. I wonder what he gobbles on. I think Murlocs, they're basically humans. So, and looking at their teeth, they do eat meat. So they probably eat like either... Probably Murlocs, so they eat themselves, because they're a bit tribal. They'll eat crocodiles, because they're around. They'll eat, well, they'll 100% eat fish, because they're aquatic. Well, they're not aquatic, they're amphibian. And then they'll probably also eat... I mean, if they're also like vegetarian, they can eat the fen dwellers, I guess. They're made out of plants and shit. You, look at that. Give me your money. And give me your head. Actually need to reapply poison to my secondary. I'll die. There we go. I'm gonna eat the baked egg. Just wasting backspace. And actually, I still have my canvas super big. Let me show you this. Like that, I think. Or like this. Maybe here. Yeah, that's good. That's how I would want to view what I'm seeing. If I need to go on any other angle, let me know. But sure, since you're on the stream, you're a dedicated follower, I'm gonna ask you, you gonna be voting next week? So I need to travel back to Rilland, to my hometown, to vote, because I was too late requesting a literally translated, which allows you to vote anywhere in the country. But if you don't, then you have to go back to your municipality and you have to vote there, which sucks. But it makes sense, but it also doesn't. And I feel like in my hometown, there's going to be potentially a lot of people with corona. Let's can maybe put up the heat map. I don't think you can say that word. That's probably also banned, right? God damn. Talking about beer. A lot of people want to be. Well, it said on my note, it might be different for you, but you can also give other people the authority to vote for you, so you might be able to do something with that. Why am I even stealth? Let's just walk. So we can kill the crocolisk on the way and maybe some ooze. I do remember being a raptor quest. Black ooze. So current information seems to be, if I look at the heat map, yeah, so my province has 78 people that drink a lot of a specific beer. You can just drop by and hand in the vote form. Yeah, I think you still can, because as long as someone else has the right and authority, I guess, to vote, then you can give it to someone else and they can do it for you. And hopefully it's a nice person, because I believe they can just like kind of decide, like use your right to vote on someone else. Because I remember there being something on Twitter about one of our a political party member calling out people to like use their either sons or daughters' votes or their parents' vote to like vote on his party. It's like, yeah, we want to be big, so, you know, use those votes. And people are like, yeah, I got like 3 of them because I've got a mom and a dad and a brother, and they're all like too lazy to vote, so they want me to vote for them on their parties, but I'm not gonna do it, so I'll just vote my thing, which, I mean, sounds super illegal, but how would they check? Because on my vote form, I can't pre-fill my party member. I can only say that I've given someone else the authority to vote. Because if you check the party member map, it's massive. It's like an entire map. And then there's, like, of course, multiple party members per party, and there's multiple parties, at least here in the Netherlands. So I'm not sure how other countries are. But from what I know, there are usually like multiple parties in most countries, but then there's obviously the dominant parties, like in the US with Republicans and Democrats, and in the UK with Conservatives and, was it Labour? But they call them Tories, I think. It was always very confusing when I was still in the UK, and they voted last year about the the majority vote, who's gonna like run is it the council or I think it was just like the standard government. My friend Tally will know, he was really into politics, and it was very useful talking to him, like getting daily updates and kind of getting a sense of what direction the country was going to go in. Which I do feel like our current prime minister is just going to stay, since he's having so much airtime now. Which isn't the worst, but also not the best, in my opinion. But I've got mine. I've got a new party, Volt, which I really like. They're like a European party. So where do we go? Kill some mongrels. Ignore the orcs. How do we get their skin? Then we just need to kill them. Oh, damn. Big crits. That's a lot of crits. Damn. Out of food already. Or... Okay. Where's my picklock? Maybe he's gonna give us some treasure. Open up. Buttercup. I'm gonna go to Monkey Town. We might. I mean, it's already pretty close. We're all stuck in cages now, right? That's why I'm streaming. I thought I could be playing games and talking to friends. And you can do the same on Discord, I guess. But like playing World of Warcraft with friends, it's either really fun or it's slightly frustrating as well. Because sometimes you run out of sync with the level and XP or quests you have. So when you're just wanting to play the game the way you want to play it, which most of the time is single player unless you're doing dungeons, then either you have to wait a lot or kind of sidetrack and then get more out of sync, or make an alt character, which kind of breaks the immersion a little bit. And I don't really like alts in WoW. I just kind of want to have a main and stick with it and just get really involved, because just leveling alts and making those strong as well, it's just very time consuming. There's more oozes over here. So what happened when we played Classic at the beginning, Gabriel, myself, and another friend, Cherry, we'd all play with 3 of us. Cherry was a paladin, I believe. Might have been a priest as well. I was a warlock and he was a mage. Gabriel was a mage. And it was really fun. We could do all the quests together, but then quests would take really easy because paladins are super strong at healing. We didn't really compete for loot except the mage and I. And then Gabriel was able to make food and water for everyone, which was really fun because he was always out of mana because he had to make water for literally everyone. Because when you learn a new conjuration spell, you can only make 2 and it stacks up to 20. So you have to make you have to cast it 10 times to give someone a full stack, and they'll probably use the whole stack during an entire run. Especially me, since I was a warlock. Warlocks use a buttload of mana. They are really strong in single target, and then later on they're also strong in AoE. Not as strong as mages though. One point you didn't have any more health to convert to mana, so you'd have no health and no mana, so you'd use water. And that's where Gabriel came in. He was basically my food slave. But that meant he couldn't do any damage because he didn't have any mana himself. So yeah, that happened, and then you also have to wait for each other to log in at the same time to play together. And, you know, we're all working. We all have our lives, and then also having to wait for everyone to... Moss-eyed mongrels. All right, at the same time, and then sometimes you have like 3 hours left to spend maybe playing a game, maybe less, and then they can only really log in for... You kind of logging at the same time for... hopefully an hour. Sometimes 2, sometimes more in the weekends, which is really nice, and you know, grateful for that time. It's a bit yeah, you're very dependent on someone else when you play together, And then the thing is, when you run out of sync, you'll actually be less likely to play together, and then you kind of start. There's not really any reason for you guys to play together, so you kind of stop over time. Which is what I think happened between me, Gabriel, and Cherry. So I had sometimes a bit more free time. Didn't have that much to do at work. Gabriel was pretty busy at work. Cherry he'd had university and work, so he was pretty swamped as well. And yeah, so the time I did have to spend, I would spend either on this character, which is pretty fun, and I got engineering and mining up pretty high, which is why I started 22 when I started this one again recently. Oh yeah, there's way more here. Nice. And they're all low level, which is good. Oh yeah, I remember this cave. So I could pull them. There's more oozes over there. It's a slime, not an ooze. What the difference is, I don't know. I don't need. Perfect. Moss-hide gnolls and mongrels. Damn, he's fast. Just yeet it. Jesus Christ, he's fast. Where are you going, dude? You should go to your buddies if you want to, like, escape with your life. 69 copper, let's go. Steal his money. My camera, man. I hope it's not too much. Was there a chest here? Damn, nice crit. He should be dead. Double crit. Let's go. There we go. Ooh. See, okay. Yeah, that's too much. Spirit Decay, no, please. Oh, yes, he miscast. All right, yeah, that's way too much. Is that 5? Yeah. So I can do 3. I could do 4 with evasion. But since I don't have that now, I need to be really careful. I think maybe with the pull on this side. Yeah, so I could do that. So already killed one, pretty much. There we go, stun this guy. Kite. Good crits. One's dead. Gouge this guy. Is it gouge? Yeah, it's gouge. Keep cutting. Do another shot. Nope. We're good. Nice. That was a good pull. I can eat my baked eggs. Do need that cloth. I mean, we kind of need the oil since we are still. Any intellect? Do we need it? We can remove that. And then we can add. Could add strength. No, I don't want melon juice. I want the silk cloth because we'll need that for engineering later on. The mana potion can go, so that is 2 silver. We do want money. Can we get rid of anything else? Yeah, we don't need the catfish. So we have a spirit scroll left, 2 staminas, and protection. Stamina's about to run out, which is fine. Try and loot these guys. Oh god, I stood in the fire. You gotta be kidding me, man. That's perfect. Spirit reduced by 6. I don't mind. I don't really need spirit. I think it's health and mana regeneration out of combat. Yeah, because you don't regenerate anything in combat. Gouge this guy. Heal up a little bit. I really like these effects, especially the ones on the hands. Like for such an old school game, I think their effects they hold up super well. It's, of course, the texture resolution is a bit off. And it's not like super over the top, massive amounts of particles in your face and your screen and stuff. They're also, I don't think they ever really use meshes. They just use sprites in most cases. But still, like the way it reads, the coloring is also very basic. Like, you know, green is poison. They don't really play too much with that. But they still convey what it is really, really well. And it has great timing, which is one of the most important elements in conveying like what the effect is telling you, like what feedback you're supposed to give. Say, like this is poison, this is gonna do damage to you over time. Or this is like an instant burst, very quick. So there, I don't know what that green stuff is. I think that might be my poison being applied. That one I'd say maybe is a bit too much. Or there's too little movement in it to really differentiate the feedback of it applying a dot. Because there's also that cast. And I don't see there's a debuff, so it might be like an instant burst. Yeah, it is instant poison, which does coast the enemy, coast the weapon, which does 19 to 25 nature damage instant. So it is like a burst. So if it is nature damage, it's technically the same as poison, because poison is from nature. So I like the particles around it, like the other ones, and those have the most detail. It's that green glowy one. Almost had nothing. So we have the mongrels now. Just need 3 gnolls. 3 gnolls? Gnoll? I used to say gnoll. You know that one. We pull someone further down. I think we can do this. Pull him. And pull him as well. That did not work the way I wanted it to. How much time I have left? Gonna just sending a stream link to someone else now as well. So, well, how much backspace is that? 8. We have 10, so that's a bit useless. Yes, we can. We shouldn't have done that. Oh god. What have I done? Get rid of you, open you up, free up the backspace. So we've got all the got all the gnolls. Then we need oozes. And then yeah, so that's 3 quests. Should bring us to half 25. I think we might be able to get 26 before I have to leave. I have to leave in like half an hour. Celebrate a birthday of one of our friends. My girlfriend's actually done like a really good job on putting up flags and balloons. And I think she's bringing cake. She's pretty sick. Free cake on a Saturday. Do not mind. So is my live streaming lagged? Sure, are you still seeing me? Yeah, okay, I'm still good, I think. Yeah. My preview window was frozen. Yeah, how's the lag? Sure, is there any feedback on that? Sorry again. Why are you sorry? Or are you saying you didn't hear me? My question was, how is the lag? Because yeah, I am spiking between, I just dropped to 166 and it's going up to 4.5K. Yeah, how my lag was. If my either stream or my audio or both. Yeah. Is it spiky or is it like constant? It might just be like me not being close to my microphone. What's the microphone sound like? Do I need to stay closer? Like close like this? Constant lag. Damn, maybe change the stream to 270. Yeah, I am on my 2K window. So I can change now. Not this one. Okay. There we go. Maybe that's better. Okay. Video. I need to turn off the stream to do that. Let's see. Okay, should be back now. So I've decreased the resolution, I think. So it's giving me a warning, but let me know if that works. It's 1280 by 720 now.
It's too far away. That ability.
So that should be fine. Being attacked.
Not enough energy.
Yeah. It's just too spiky, man. I need to fix my internet, I think. That's the main problem.
Ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy.
But yeah, it's good to try out, I'd say. Please don't die. Whew. See, I don't understand why it's spiky if I am connected to the Ethernet. Might need to like fix my router. Play around with that. Maybe there's something on that I can improve to make it more stable. Because the bitrate should be consistent, I think. Well, it needs to be consistent, that's the main thing. So I need to figure out how to make that consistent. And then once I have that, yeah. Now the upload speed's like what, 2-3 megabytes? Really shit. And my download's also terrible. And I've called so many times with my provider to fix it. And after 2.5 months of like calling back and forth, they've ended up saying, oh yeah, we've put you back on our project, which means when the project will be started, you will have access to fiber optic. For now, there's nothing we can do, which absolutely sucks. Because in the meantime, I could have maybe started like a 5G or like went on a 5G or 4G router. Absolutely sucks. Because in the meantime, I could have maybe started, which is not as fast as fiber optic, but it's at least much better than this. It is more expensive though. Like I looked at the 5G ones, you can get up to like 20 to 40 download, which is not that great. Comparing relatively, right? It's still pretty good actually. But for what you get, it's 100 euros a month. And then that's for canceling it every month, and then you also have to pay 50 euro installment costs. And then I think if you get 24 months, which, you know, that's basically saying we're going to live here for another 2 years, which hopefully, you know, that'd be nice. Then I think it's still like 70 or 80 euros a month. Net type 2. I don't know what connection type, which is actually probably part of the issue. I don't know what my router settings currently are, but I need to change it anyway for work. I've got some like heavy IT requirements to fix certain things and like security. So once I do that, like reset the security of the router, I can also check out how to maybe boost it a little bit. A raptor on me. Oh shit, that was not worth. I think I remember this quest and it took absolute ages to complete. Yeah, 100 euros is a lot, especially for 5G that only gives up to 40. Like, I'd consider paying 100 euros a month for fiber optic with like 500, I don't think it's megabytes, megabit, 500 megabit, which is I think 100 megabytes. Like, that's downloading Warzone in an hour. Don't quote me on that. Maybe a bit more. Warzone is big. But yeah, that's how much I'd be willing to pay, literally. So they're actually losing out, because I think the fiber optic that they offer for the max package, which is 500, then they charge up to like 70, 80 euros, which is still expensive, right? But since it's company costs, I can deduct it from tax and I can get it VAT free. But I don't think there's any VAT applied to internet since it's a digital service or digital product. But yeah, regardless, I still don't have internet or good internet that we wanted. And I looked at the provider knowing that they can provide fiber optic, and it's literally at my front door. I can see the cable. I maybe have to drag it into my house and like hack it in some way, but I think that's pretty illegal. But it's on my doorstep. They just have to install it into my house, which means they have to open up the bottom floor tiles of my house, extend the cable to go into my what is the word in English? Into like my energy point, right, where all the wires connect. And then all the internet provider has to do is like send a guy that just plugs it into a router, and then the router goes up into our floor, and that's it. But since they're doing it like project per project, that could be, well, hopefully it could be in a month, but it's probably going to be in like either 3 or 6 months, which is 9 months later than when we started our contract. And they offered installing fiber optic in December to have it ready to use in March, which already is. And they should have installed it like physically in January. Fiber optic is the way. Dude, Elon Musk's internet, that is the way. Just send it over from a satellite. And I believe from last podcast, I heard him on Joe Rogan say it was almost as fast as fiber optic. But they're like aiming for more rural areas, having like very stable internet connection. Because you're always going to have like loss when you're casting it from orbit, which is pretty high up, man. It's pretty far. Oh, I need to delete something. The bones, tooth, melon. Yeah, let's get rid of the melon juice. We got it. And then I have to open it. And stripping. Okay, we could attempt doing the war banner thing because there are quests over there, but I'm completely full. So I'm just going to go back, Hearthstone back. And then maybe do the Dragon Maw. No, I forgot. I got fucking no. Are you kidding me? Damn, that is pretty sad. Yeah, so my preview window is now lagging again, which is pretty bad. How do I see how many people are in? Okay, 1. So you sent a song playing games from Matzo. I really like that song. It just rolls smoothly. I like the way like the female vocals kind of loop and like vibe back into it, or like zoom back into it. But yeah, let's meet up next week. I got 3 days off next week to like sort some stuff out with my company, personal, of course, vote. So that's like a 5-day weekend, which is pretty nice. Some health potions, please give me that. And then maybe we can like sort out the router and have some fun. I was thinking we might, go for a trip, if you know what I mean. Expand our minds, expand the universe. Let's see. I guess we can try. See what the drop rate's like. I don't know what it's like trying to kill a level 27 guy. Might dodge too much.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Of course. Actually, I shouldn't gouge when I still have slice and dice. I need to build up combo points until my slice and dice is over if I'm attacking the second guy. Then gouge him, run away, and either heal or shoot him. I think that's the way to be most efficient. Another level 27. Okay, yeah, drop rate's really good actually. Fine coming the Friday. Yeah, the voting's on Wednesday, but yeah, I understand. I'm not sure how long the voting lasts. Is it one day or is it multiple days? For me, maybe it's my municipality only, but mine's on the 17th, which is next week, Wednesday. Didn't get called.
Oh, yeah, they fucking.
Yeah, they don't care about the note.
Yeah.
They're fucking
they just
assholes.
went away.
So our doorbell's not working anymore, which basically means no packages can be delivered, even though we did leave a note like, hey, our doorbell doesn't work. Please call basically my phone number. And then yesterday, a package didn't get delivered, which is my package. And then today, our package didn't get delivered, which is, yeah, it's unfortunate. But our doorbell's inconsistent. Sometimes people call it or they ring it, and then we don't hear it go. So that meant I was locked out once because I forgot my wallet, I forgot my phone, and I forgot my keys. Fortunately, we live above a store, so I went into the store and said, hey, I live above you, and I forgot my keys. And they're like, we don't know you, dudes. Like, I literally introduced myself when I moved in. You don't know me? But I think it was a different woman. She hadn't met me yet, but she looked a lot like the women or the... Yeah, she looked a lot like the woman I met before. So I'm like, yeah, you have met me. My name is such and such. I live above here with my girlfriend. It's like, well, we don't know your girlfriend either. So, well, yeah, okay, fair. I live like underneath this guy, which is my upstairs neighbor. He's this old, you know, like live here a couple months already. Like, please let me in, go into my house. I can show you that I have the keys and I know my address. I know my postcode. It's like gave them all the details, and then finally they're like, "Oh, okay, well maybe then." Like, "Oh, you should introduce yourself next time." I was like, "Well, I already did." Then they finally let me in. But yeah, that's because the doorbell didn't work. And I called my, we have a handyman that works for our landlord. Called him, was like, "Hey, our doorbell's very inconsistent. Can you check it out and like maybe repair it?" And instead of repairing it, he just broke the entire thing, so now it doesn't work at all. And now we can't get packages anymore. So I was like, yeah, I'll send you a message when I have a new intercom, and we'll install it. But in the meantime, it's broken. So I think now me and both my upstairs neighbor don't have a doorbell, a functioning doorbell. And I mean, I understand delivery services, was it post delivery services? If they don't have a working doorbell, don't see it, they're like, well, I don't care, buy package undelivered, come pick it up somewhere else, which is what we'll have to do now, which is fine. But still, like, I'm not sure how much effort it would be to just, instead of ringing the door, just call the person, because if they call me, I say hello, it's like 5 extra seconds. I have to come down anyway. But yeah, it's good to have some iron. I really need iron. And heavy stone. Very good, because then I can get some heavy dust, and with the heavy dust, we can make some sick bombs, I think. We Can make a explosive sheep. Now that's lit. Can summon a sheep and they attack it. Will charge at a nearby enemy and explode for 135 to 165 damage. This one stuns, which is actually better than this one. But this one levels up engineering, which is what we're trying to focus on. Because we'll want engineering for Burning Crusade, and we'll want engineering for leveling, because it's really strong. Because rogues, they don't get AoE. Oh, I actually leveled up. Forgot. I don't think they have any AoE except Blade Fury, which is a combat-only talent. Subtlety, yeah, they don't get shit either. Yeah, man, I won't be on in 30 minutes, so I'll let you go. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Muchos apreciados. Adios, amigo. I might be dead here. They run away.
It's already...
Yeah, I'll stop. I think. Is he still there? Jesus Christ.
I'm out of room. I need to get closer. Not ready. Can't get through. I see those enemies. Not enough. That ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough.
Alright, take care, man. You go soon. Spawn rate isn't too bad. Okay, so I'll do that on next stream. We'll finish up the banners. We'll finish up the gnolls. We'll probably get these quests as well if I have the space for it. I do. I also have a little bit more backspace now since we sold all that stuff. Should have actually sold the other items, which I'll go do now quickly, and then we'll come back for the banners on next stream. Which I don't know when it is. It might be never, since we have lag, and I'd rather not stream with lag, because I'd never watch someone that has lag, and I feel a bit uncomfortable kind of asking people to join me, and I don't see any way of this growing or making any retention if the quality is bad. That's the main reason I never started streaming, because I didn't have either a webcam or a good quality microphone. Which now I do. I was like, hey, might as well stream. But yeah, this doesn't seem like it's gonna happen anytime soon, unfortunately. So if you stuck with it, I appreciate that. If you're looking at this anytime in the future, hi, welcome, future person. You were talking to someone from the past. That's awesome. Stay awesome. And we'll catch you guys on the flippity flip. Goodbye for now.